Emery, you've been the starter at right tackle for quite some time, but now with Zalance Hurd coming in, you're kind of kicking down to guard. How's that adjustment been for you? Because now you got to learn two positions.
Right, it's actually been fun. Coach Davis always teaches us, across the board. So I kind of watch guys get coached every day, and I kind of know what to do. Got a general idea what to do with everything. So it's just been a fun transition. I'm showing my flexibility on the O-line, which I think is going to be a great thing in the future, and I've been having fun.
It's your first time going to Mississippi State. Like, how are you feeling? Are you excited? Like, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited. I never got to experience the cowbells. I kind of just heard it on the TV, and you can hear the announcers talking, and you hear the bells ringing. So it's going to be exciting to kind of be in that environment and kind of get in that stadium.
Emery, since week one, how have you seen the offensive line improve as a whole?
I've seen us improving as far as like playing as one. It's hard to get five guys to be thinking the same mindset, and I think Charles Turner, our center, has been doing a great job at communicating to everybody, make sure everybody knows exactly what to do. And I feel like everybody's kind of buying into the process. Coach Kelly always talks about the process, and I feel like in that room, we all are buying into that.
Hey, Emery, since the Florida State game, I guess a lot of people have looked forward to this game to seeing, okay, how much have they improved and are they back on track? Is that what you guys kind of are looking forward to trying to prove?
No, sir. We don't got nothing to prove to nobody, honestly. I feel like in that O-line room, we are all brothers. No matter what happens, good or bad, we're going to stay together. And like I said, we kind of just been trying to focus on one game at a time every week, going 1-0. So, we kind of dumped the Florida State game, and now we're kind of looking forward to Mississippi State.
With Logan healthy now and Caleb, what do those two guys bring to this rushing attack?
Electricity, honestly. Watching Logan Diggs, watching him running all around the field, breaking tackles, juking guys, jumping over people, it was just electrifying to see, and it gave a whole bunch of hope to us because now we got something to block for. And obviously we had something to block for before with the other great guys who were in the room, in that running back room, but it just kind of brings that electricity, that spark that we need.
And Caleb?
That's a big, powerful back, from Baton Rouge. So of course I'm gonna support that Baton Rouge guy, and it's fun seeing him, get on kickoff return and take the ball back 20, 30 yards. It's just fun watching those young guys get their chance and doing great.
Just looking ahead at the Bulldogs, what kind of have you seen in the footage of what they're going to try to throw at you guys?
Mississippi State. We kind of just see that they don't have a whole bunch of star players. So what they do is kind of move guys around a lot. Like every play, first, second down, they're moving guys, line games, stuff like that. Just kind of making you play it true. You got to be able to respond to movement. And I feel like in our O-line room, we're doing a great job of doing that. We're buying into the game plan. Everybody's, bought in. So I feel like we're going to do great blocking their movement and, busting runs.
Emery, Coach Kelly always talks about the depth on this offensive line. You got a lot of young pieces. As a guy who was thrown into the fire last year, starting as a true freshman, how are you kind of helping those younger guys adjust, specifically like a Zalance Hurd?
Just because I remember questions that I had last year, coming in at tackle, I had a whole bunch of questions. And why is this like this? Or when this picture happens, what do I need to think? And I just been kind of trying to help him think the right way about things, like inside zone. If you are not inside zone, gap zone. You need to start with your eyes outside instead of inside, to assess the edge. So I've just been doing little things like that to kind of get his mind in the right spot. And I feel like he's been doing a great job at, picking up.
Anything else, Rick? I think we heard from Will Campbell about your dog. How's the dog doing?
He's doing great. He's getting huge now. He's an XL bully, so he's starting to grow into his size, and he's doing great. We're going to start breeding him in about 5 or 6 months, and it's going to be up from there.
Have you felt like being a dog owner has made you a better football player in any way?
I wouldn't correlate the two too much, but it definitely kind of made me work on time management a little more. You kind of getting a dog. My mom just told me it's a lot of responsibility, and I kind of just been trying to pay attention. Make sure I'm doing the right things outside of football, and then making sure that's not having no correlation to my football performance.
This game a year ago was the first start of your career, right? So obviously, or does that have a special memory for you playing these guys last year?
Yeah, it does. This game was kind of my breakout game, I feel like. It was the game I had a tackle on the 50-yard line. It was just a whole bunch of stuff that kind of opened up for me after this game, and it kind of gave me a whole bunch of confidence. So it's going to be, like I said, exciting to go back, play Mississippi State, play the Bulldogs.
What does SEC play mean when you step into SEC play, especially on the road?
Everything matters, everything. Little things like being on the line of scrimmage or not jumping off sides, stuff like that. Because when you're away, when you're on the road, it's hard. The referee's against you, the crowd against you. It's you and your teammates, and it's y'all out there, that 11 on that field. So just got to play as one and get the job done.